Why, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a game called The Forgotten City. We're going to be checking this game out. I know, right? Oh my god, he's finally doing a video that he's checking out a game. It's been years, man. But yeah, we're going to be checking out The Forgotten City. Let's see how this is going to go. As always, I do hope y'all enjoy. Sit back and relax. I never seen this game before. I haven't seen nothing about it. I have the PlayStation catalog, so I was like, you know, I'm interested in this. Let's see how this goes. Dear content creators, as you discover this game is full of, what is that? Intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway so that the interest players can enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Oh, okay. Guys, if y'all don't want to see no spoilers, get the hell out. What the hell y'all doing here? What's wrong with you, hey? But if y'all here to chill with Mr. Jack, welcome. Yeah, welcome, man. Let's see how this is going. I don't like motion blur. Get this out of here. I never liked that in any game. I'm sorry. Alright. Let me see if everything's going good with the recording, because I'm in the PS5 at the moment. Let me just quickly check. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry if you hear my microphone popping. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'm in the PS5 at the moment. So let's get straight into it. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope y'all enjoy. Sit back and relax and let me, Mr. Jack, do the rest. Alright, let's get straight into the game. A message from the developer. This game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. Damn. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city. I forgot the rest. The present day. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Holy shit. Alright. Select your body type. Oh, okay. I am male. Last time I checked. I am white. Last time I checked. I am Jackthedemon. Last time I checked. Should we go former? Let's go former, yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I was searching for an ancient ruin. You have a military... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was searching for ancient ruins. Years of studying history gives you insight into ancient words. I was on a Covenant mission. You have a military issue firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them legit carefully, since there was no way to get more. I was on the run from law. Your time on the run from authorities have made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. I barely remember anything. Releasing head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Let's go with that one.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured Or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Mind if I ask some question first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
What is your story exactly, and why the hell your eyes are open up to like a billion?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You're not even going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
And yet you want me to risk your life? I really like to know, especially if I'm going to be helping you.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Ah, I see now. All those Karen memes have really ruined the name, huh? Oh, crap, okay. Well, thank you for saving my life, my guy.
You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Who is AI?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did.
Oh, ow.
I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Where are we exactly?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts.
Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
That's all the questions I have.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Yeah. Alright, I'm going in.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh,
As you wish, my girl.
He left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What is it? Oh, a flashlight. A heavy-duty power flashlight. Drag? How do I drag it? Alright. Oh wow, the graphics are very lovely. An old wooden rowboat. Karen must have used it to rescue me from the river.
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
Hold to sprint. Ah, okay, that's actually more better. So far, I have to say the game looks amazing, like absolutely gorgeous. Use it to lower your flashlight, alright? A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food pockets. Nothing valuable here, but still, it's still strange that Owl left it behind.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence.
Okay, I did not expect that.
Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, For this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning.
Very well.
Worth.
It's hastily scrawled Latin graffiti. I can't translate it yet. Alright. I hear something, then I hear whispering, man. As I said before, I haven't seen nothing about this game at all, so I'm going in completely blind here. A young Roman woman in a pose of, I don't know what that word is, to be honest with you. A Roman gladiator. Mistry. What could have made a gladiator flee? I don't know, but I hear something. A young Roman woman. It looks like she was begging for her life. Is there a jump button? Yeah, there is. I don't like that. I could hear whispering, man. A Roman military soldier attempting to scramble away from something. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. Roman in a state of terror. So those ones are all set in place, but the other ones I'll be reading is not. Ow. I burned myself. A woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Follows Owl's trail and see where he leads.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried.
So apparently that statue is him.
It took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
A Roman man on his knees as he's begging for gods for mercy. The remains of a human, whoever it was, died a long time ago. An empty lighter. It must be what Owl used to light all those torches. Oh! Into the void we go. Whoa. A Roman reflect depicting a great hoarder and two women. I wonder who could they be?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Mr.Jackthedemon. I just came from the future. Wait, are you speaking English? Wait, Shrine of that?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Hi, I'm Mr.Jackthedemon. I come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right.
How dare
friend.
you?
Everyone's welcome here.
He thinks I'm a fucking idiot, man. Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
That doesn't help me. Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Aye, man. Lead the way.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
That is gorgeous, man. It
Only
reminds me of
23 us
Hulk.
at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. Just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
Alright, no worries.
What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Alright, man. Lead the way.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Very well, my dear. I appreciate your help. Hello, lady.
Whatever are you wearing?
Excuse me?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
I'll be going
I
now.
trust you can see yourself out.
I'll probably kill you. If I could. If I could, that is. Is there a way I could get a weapon? A small household shrine where ancient Romans offer daily prayers for protection. No, we are not going to be stealing. Hello.
Are they? We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I am Mr.Jackthedemon at your service, my sire.
A curious name to match a curious accent.
I appreciate
But I
it.
digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It is quite lovely, I have to admit.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
As you wish. These questions will be available later on. Okay. What counts as sin here?
an intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. Makes sense to me. I have no idea what the hell you just said there. I tried to understand that, but I was quite confused about that one, that's for sure. Alright, very well. Okay.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on.
That's
I
not
have
bad.
made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
What do you mean when you say the young lady sent me here?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Unfortunately, my sire, you are right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the
I'm sorry,
truth.
my lord. What does the ritual work? How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see a human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Why can't you investigate? I'm just asking.
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not the person responsible? How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about.
Forgive me, my lord. I was kind of stupid for the answer. Tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Why can't we understand each other? I don't speak Latin.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed.
If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
It does. That's all the question I have now, my lord.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them, if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Oh, very well. I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll get right on it. Alright guys, for now this will have to be it. I am going to be, putting the title, checking out the Forbidden... I forgot the rest of the name. Oh shit, I forgot the game name. But I am going to be... the Forgotten City, that's the name. I am going to be putting the title like this. Checking out the Forgotten City #1. Because if I want to return back to this game, I want to return back to where we save and all that. So... there is a high possibility, I'm going to say yes, there's a major possibility that I will return to this game because I found it absolutely amazing. The story about it is incredible. And not only that, it looks amazing, man. Look at this, it's gorgeous. As for now, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope y'all enjoy as much as I did. And I do hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day, depending on where you are. And remember guys, like always, I will truly see y'all all in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.